Hi there. This is Tracy coming to you from Project Beloved's headquarters, and I just wanted to take a minute to give you a bit of an update. I am not exactly sure what it is that I'm going to say, but I felt compelled that I needed to share with you the current state of affairs with Project Beloved. If you've been with us since the beginning, you will know that when we started Project Beloved following the rape and murder of Molly Jane in 2017, I had no idea what we were doing. And I have made that abundantly clear from the very beginning. And every time I share in front of any audience, I let them know I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I had to do something. And so launching a nonprofit was what I realized we had to do. Project Beloved was born out of a parent's worst nightmare. And we started slow and we have grown slowly, steadily, and at sometimes kind of rapidly, it seems, as our impact is being felt and the bundles that we are providing, the soft interview rooms that we are doing are being found to be helpful resources. And we are hearing from agencies almost daily asking for beloved bundles, for more beloved bundles, or for soft interview rooms. And we have done our very best to keep up and manage those requests. We've also been extremely fortunate in that we have been so very well supported by so many people that I know personally, and many people I do not. The vast majority of our funding has come just from regular, individual, everyday folks. We've had some grants along the way from some organizations, uh, but I would say the vast majority of our funding has just come from people who have stepped up, whether it is with a one time donation of $10, $100, $1,000, a monthly donation of $22, $30, $50, $100, um, bigger donations, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, and more. Um, and it's always blown me away, but it has kept us able to say yes anytime an agency reaches out. And that's kind of how we have managed the work we've done. We've had the money and the requests have come in, and we said yes. We don't have any full time employees. I do not receive a salary. We have three individuals that we pay a very part time wage to help manage administrative duties, the beloved bundles, and all that that entails, designing of the soft interview rooms. But I would say that we operate on a shoestring budget when you compare us to other organizations that are out there. I marvel at those who have staffs and offices and all of that. And I have never been able to figure out how do we take that on, because if I spend the money that people donate to us on those expenses, then I don't have money for beloved bundles and for soft interview rooms. And so for that reason, we've kept things as skeletal as possible, and we've been able to manage and distribute more beloved bundles than I ever imagined possible. I just did the math, and we're closing in on 40,000 beloved bundles donated since April of 2018, which was the 1 year anniversary of Molly's murder. We have partnered with well over 250 agencies. I don't have that correct number right now. All over the country on soft interview rooms. Our wait list extends until April of 2027. Um, and we've just done everything that we can to just keep up with the requests. At the same time, we have not been vigilant with our fundraising efforts. We hold the Beloved Benefit, our fundraiser, on an every other year sort of basis. It's a whole lot of work to put on, and every other year is what we feel like we could manage. We, I mean me. Um, and so we've been successful raising money at the Beloved Benefit. However, the need for bundles, the request for bundles, and the request for rooms is exceeding our fundraising efforts at this point. And I had to make the very difficult decision today that I put on our website that we cannot take any more requests, and that makes me sick to my stomach. Um, I don't want to stop doing this work, and I don't plan to stop doing this work, but I also recognize we have to figure out a way to bring someone's on board to help manage this operation that has grown beyond what I am humanly capable of doing. Um, and simultaneously, we want to keep doing this work, but we can't do the work if we spend all the money. And so we're pausing donation or requests for donations right now as we seek to figure out how can we raise some significant funds to let us stay busy and also look for what that next step is for Project Beloved. I do believe there is a next step. I think that we have a place at the table as we seek to help impact and bring change in the world of sexual assault, the conversation about sexual assault, how we as a society respond, how the system responds when survivors come forward. We can do better. We must do better. And with your help, we will continue to be at that table and play our part. I'm sharing this with you so that you can know there's going to be intentional efforts on our part to ask for your help, whether it is by social media or it is through an email campaign or a mailing campaign. And I would ask that if you support what we do and you believe in what we do, I would ask, would you make a donation? Would you go to our website and click on the donate button and select a one time donation or sign up to be a part of Molly's Birthday Club and make a monthly donation? Our expenses are big and we can't keep doing this work without your help. Um, I didn't know where we were going when this idea landed inside of my heart. I trusted we would get there, and we have traveled this journey in a way I couldn't have imagined would actually happen. So I'm going to continue to trust that we'll figure this out also. But keeping it to myself is not going to solve the problem. And I am someone who always errs on the side of full transparency. And so this is me being fully transparent and fully real with you. We need funding. And so whether it is your funding or maybe you happen to know an organization or an individual who would perfectly align with the work that we do, please connect us. Please introduce us. We would love to have those conversations. If you have been someone who has supported us on an ongoing basis or regular one time donations here and there, thank you. Please know every single donation made registers within me as wow, this is incredible to know so many people are standing with us and supporting us in this work. So, this is what I have to share with you today on Tuesday, July 7th. There is more coming. I hope you will stick with us as I do what I don't like doing, and that is asking for money. But I believe in this work, and I think we have more work to do. So, thank you very much. Bye bye.